Hi everyone, good morning. Adrienne Everheart just coming here to ask you a really important question as we are on the heels of 2017. It's coming, ready or not, it's here for us. So here's my question for you today. Where are you now and where do you want to be? Because we all have to start at a place that feels so uncomfortable and we don't like it, that we aspire to be at this next place. And for me, not too long ago, that was being single and being out in the dating world and miserable and really wanting to be in a loving, long-lasting relationship. So I had to feel really miserable to get proactive to do something about it. And that's what makes a lot of us change. So my question for you today is, where are you now and where do you want to be? Now, I've created a program called New Man Manifesto, and I've gotten so many emails saying, what is this? Is it magic? How does it work? Well, it is magical, but it's not magic. But it's worked for myself. It's worked for so many of my clients that I've made a very affordable program that you can join. It lasts 6 weeks long, and I'm going to tell you about it today. I'm going to tell you some about it. It's so much. So many cool things that you can do to attract the man that you desire and move from a place of just dating and not really getting anywhere, which can be exhausting. It can be emotionally exhausting and draining. And you just feel like, I don't want to date anymore because I'm not going anywhere. Or maybe you've met a man that you really love and care about, but it's not progressing. Now, no matter if you're completely single or if you're in some sort of a relationship with a man and it's just not progressing, New Man Manifesto can help you. So I'm going to spend a little time telling you today about how it works. And then at the end of this video, or if you know someone who is interested, share this video. But at the end of the video, I'll tell you how to join up if you want to join up. It starts in February, but sign up is now. So the first thing is, where are you now and where do you want to be? It is so important to get specific. In my last blog entry, I talked about how I was sitting at home on Christmas Eve alone, watching couples walk up and down the sidewalk holding hands and wondering what was wrong with me. I was relatively feeling like I'm beautiful, feeling like I'm attractive. I was intelligent. I have a good income. I'm doing all the right things. So why don't I have a man in my life? What am I doing wrong? And back then, I really didn't know how to talk to a man in a way that connects my heart to his. And that's something I'm going to teach you how to do. Now, I'll help you move from this place of like, I'm here and it feels terrible. I want to be here. But I hear a lot of excuses from women. They say things like, Adrienne, you don't know how the men are in my town. The men in my town, or the men that are here, or the men that are on these dating sites, they're terrible. It matters not. You can find the diamond in all of those. And sometimes because of our past, and I'm going to talk about that, we're actually attracting men. We're attracting the men that aren't going to be good for us, that aren't going to really give us that long-lasting partnership that we desire. So I talk about that, but I'm going to get real specific with you. I want you to learn a way to date and build a relationship so it leads to marriage or a ceremony if that's what you want. So that's number one. This teaches you how to date in a way that leads to commitment, long-lasting relationship, and marriage, if that's what you want. Now, it doesn't matter if you're single or if you already have a man in your life. This will help you no matter what. I show you how to do it both ways. Whether you're dating actual men, going out to have coffee or a drink, or you're actually opening yourself up to all kinds of men that are around you everywhere you go in life. And I'm going to teach you how to do this. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is that the man that you're actually with right now, or all those past boyfriends you have, they are actually keys to attracting and having the relationship you desire today. Yes, these men are messengers. They have a message and a meaning, and I help you learn how to look deeper into the relationship so you can figure out what it is, all these patterns perhaps. I kept attracting a certain type of man. And I help you figure out what that's telling you, because that's a huge part of this is these men are in your life for a reason, and they're giving you some sort of message. You're attracting them, they're attracted to you, they have a message, we find it out. And then once you figure out that message, you don't have to keep repeating that pattern over and over and over again and keep attracting the same type of man. You're done. You're done with attracting that type of man. Now, the next one is leaning back. Now, I'm a certified Rory Ray coach. A lot of you already know the amazing and powerful dynamite woman, Rory Ray. And every week or so, I hear about leaning back in dating. And someone says, oh, well, I leaned back during the date. I didn't talk. I didn't talk to him at all. Or I leaned back during the date and I didn't let him know all these cool things I'm doing with my life. Or leaning back means that I don't ask any questions, right? And they're not exactly understanding what leaning back. And I know I'm not making fun of any of you because I've been there. I had, the complete collection and I was learning all of these amazing things, but I really didn't know how to use them in my practical daily life. And that's why there are certified Rory Ray coaches. We help you take this material and we apply it to your life. So during my New Man Manifesto program, I'm going to talk about leaning back. I'm going to show you how to do it in dating. And also I take your questions each week. I take your questions and we discuss what's going on, what your last date was like, what you learned. I have a whole spreadsheet. You get lots of materials for this. It's a lot of fun. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is your jumping off place. So many times I talk to women and we're talking about a man where it's just not working out and they're not really connecting anymore, or she's chasing him and he's not coming to her, he's backing up, he's being distant. Now, why is that happening? Okay, so there's definitely something going on with your energy, but often your jumping off place was where this was never all the way about you. You were not number one at that jumping off place. You were recovering from a breakup. You were newly divorced. You were lonely. He happened to come around. You didn't really like him at first. There's always a background to that jumping off place that gives you a thread of information about how the rest of that relationship's going to go. So does it mean that that relationship is doomed? It's over? It's never going to work out? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means we have to hit the reset button on your jumping off place, which is all about you. It's all about you. I had someone yesterday tell me, they said, I don't know if I want to find a new man. I need to work on myself. That's what this work is about. It's all about working on you, because this is where it starts. All of this beautiful and amazing power that you have as the feminine goddess you know you are, it starts with what you're thinking about yourself, how you're feeling about yourself, how you're feeling about the world, how you're interpreting it, and the message you're sending out, the vibe you're putting off to men. And this starts as simple as in your dating profile, or how you're carrying yourself, or the thoughts you're thinking when you're seeing men walk past you that are maybe a little not your type, but they're sending you these arrows. Now, what you do with that affects you with all men, because instead of being open to just one type of man, you're open to all men. So if you're closed down and you're only open to one type of man, when that man comes around, he's not going to know the difference. He's not going to know who you're open to and who you're not open to. He's just going to know you're closed down, and that's the vibe he's going to pick up, that you're closed down. So I teach you how to open all of this stuff up. This is a really fun program. It lasts 6 weeks. It's all a teleclass every week. You have full email access to me during the whole time. It's low cost. It's affordable for all women. It is way lower than my coaching rates. And I wanted to do this just to kick off 2017 in a positive way and get a lot of your love lives on track and moving in the direction of where you want to be, not where you're at right now. So that's what it's about. Now, if you go to everheartcoaching.com, you click on my programs, you'll see it in the drop-down box, New Man Manifesto 2017. The website is everheartcoaching.com/NMM, New Man Manifesto. And of course, you can email me. I'm at everheartcoaching@gmail.com. I hope 2017 is amazing. Be safe and have fun tonight. And thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for all of you who have liked my YouTube channel and subscribed to me. I hope to bring you much more amazing tools and content in 2017 that is going to change, improve, and strengthen that wonderful bond you have with the man that you love and desire, and mostly important, you. All right, much love and Happy New Year. Bye.